So I think, yeah, one of the interesting challenges we're finding that clients are experiencing at the moment is to do with acoustics in the open plan as well as in their meeting spaces. One of the key drivers about this has been the need for clients to increase collaboration. So we've been removing walls, removing doors, and opening up the office space so people can interact with one another on an impromptu basis. The biggest problem we found is that the office now doesn't have any acoustic privacy. So controlling noise build-up has been a key issue, but we're also finding, particularly from a video conferencing point of view, that it's become more scalable. So people are now using software systems on their laptops, they're using their phones, all different ways of audio and video conference, but the office space no longer supports that, and it doesn't provide an acoustic environment that's not aggressive to video conferencing. So essentially the call quality is very poor. It's very difficult to understand people when you're listening to them on the audio response, but equally the people on the other end of the video conference call, they're having a really poor audio experience, and quite simply it can be resolved just by dealing with some room or architectural acoustics. There's a massive need now for simplicity, so plug and play. People aren't looking at the very expensive telepresence solutions that they were looking at 5 to 10 years ago. Now people expect the ability to just connect off your phone, off your laptop, off your tablet device, and they're expecting superior video quality, they're expecting exceptional audio quality, and the one common ground where we're seeing problems occurring is that the physical office space or the environment they're expected to make these calls just are not adequate. So we're seeing clients trying to set up collaborative video conferencing environments in the middle of an open plan office, in a noisy call center, or huddle rooms where they're essentially creating small enclosures with a door, and they're trying to make video conference calls or audio conference calls within those spaces, and they just don't work because they haven't approached the issue of how the sound reverberates within those spaces. So I expect more scalability, more ease of use, more problems with acoustics, and what I'd like people to consider is a narrative and a language to talk about sound, to talk about reverberation, so that when they sit with their IT guys or their AV integrators, they're able to have an informed conversation on what the issues are, whether it's a fit-out issue, whether it's an AV issue, if it's to do with the audio endpoints, or it's quite simply the room has too many hard reflective surfaces. So we see a lot of glass, a lot of concrete, or quite simply they're trying to create a workstation environment in the middle of an open plan with no walls and try and make audio conference calls when they're surrounded by all of their colleagues making telephone calls and day-to-day chit-chat. So it's become a more hostile environment for acoustics to work with, and we just need to increase the education level, I think.